come in. Come into my portal of love, my twin flames, twin souls, soulmates, soul flames. Welcome. I'm Virtuous for the Goddess, and I am honored to do an energy reading for the Divine Ones for March the 23rd, 2021. So I just want to see what's happening with the union. Where is Divine Masculine? What is he doing? What is Divine Feminine? What is she up to? Well, that's what I want to do. So I've already saged the space. I already have earth, air, fire, water, the animal, plant, kingdom. Just want to acknowledge the divine creator to please give us the knowledge that we need and the healing that we need to ascend. Let me be a vessel for any messages that I need to communicate to the collective. I want to also acknowledge the angels, aka the Elohim. I want to also acknowledge ascended masters, my ancestors that serve my highest good, my guides, spirit guides, all my guides. Let's go. Okay, let's see, what do we need to know? Where are my cards? Okay, what energy is the Divine Feminine in? What energy is the Divine Feminine in? Oh, Judgment. The number 20 card. Divine Feminine is giving herself judgment. She's advancing towards union. You see, with Anubis with the contract, I love this. I love saying this because it's so true. Divine Feminine, you are receiving your contract. You gave the old contract back, and you're going to be receiving a new contract. So Divine Feminines, whether it's with your old masculine or your new masculine, you're getting a new contract. Your love life is ascending with this card. This is Judgment card. This is molding and shaping your actions to receive that higher contract by your divine partner. I know if you follow my aunt, you can transform the world into heaven on earth. But you have broken generational curses, Divine Feminine. Congratulations, you broke those generational curses and sent that foul contract back. See, the change within yourself is being shown with the change without. Let's see what Divine Masculine is. He's in the hangman position. He's in the hangman position. He's the number 12 card, which is 3. So 3s are all about, well, you know how I love the 3, first of all. Because when you find the 3, you find the 1. Because 1 is of the 3 and definitely is 3. And definitely 3 is of the 1. 1 is of the 3 and 3 is of the 1. So the Divine Masculine is searching for that union inside of himself, changing his perspective about what is happening in this union. He's not sure what's happening in this union. He's clueless. He's trying to slaughter a calf. But he's about to change his perspective, because that is a waxing moon. That is the waxing moon. So, Divine Masculine is stuck, which is kind of like water energy. You see the water at the bottom? This is water energy here. He's stuck in his emotions about something that he has to sacrifice or to surrender. He's in the process of surrendering something. He has to surrender to his higher calling, to his devotion to his higher consciousness. He's emptying himself, because you know, with the hangman, traditional hangman, I wish I had a hangman right here, he would be suspended upside down, sacrificing himself in order to receive higher consciousness. He's going within the depths within himself, exploring what kind of stuff he done messed up to get his contract sent back to Ma'at to be judged. I'm surprised there are no scales on here. But let's get the mutual energy. So Divine Feminine sending back that contract. Divine Masculine stuck in the waters and his emotions. Right now, paused. He's stuck externally, but he's expanding internally. So he is receiving that knowledge of how he screwed up. Ooh, and this is the Tower. So things are being destroyed within this connection right now, just so that light can come in. Because if there's so much darkness, see how that lightning has to strike that pyramid so that more light can be let in. You don't open up the door, the divine will kick it open. And that's the way I view the Tower card. You don't really want a tower, but after the tower comes the healing. So you got to let that tower come sometimes. That's the number 16 card. That totals up to 7. Okay. 7 is the divine number of the divine, of all being connected as one. It's actually like a cycle, like you have 7 days in a week. Those type of cycles. So that's a very divine number. So this tower will bring in knowledge towards the both of you, the counterparts, about how to move forward. Okay. Seeking higher knowledge at the bottom with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a Taurus card, so you could be dealing with a Taurus or a water sign, or Judgment. What is Judgment? Let me see what sign Judgment. Judgment is a fire sign, so you could be dealing with a fire sign. Or you could also be dealing with, this is Mars energy, so this is chaos coming in between. There's a lot of chaos. Let's see what this chaos is about. Oop, and then we have the Moon card that fell out. Let's see what else card we fell out. The Moon card in reverse, though. The Moon in reverse. So the Moon is the number 18 card. Yep, the Moon is the number 18 card, which is Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. But, so, you know, there's some crazy chaotic energy. Represents some crazy energy. There are things being illuminated. The sun illuminates the moon. But the moon is in reverse. So there's still some stuff going on in the shadow self. The reptilian brain, or some lower self action going on in this connection. We'll see what type in a second. But let's get some clarifiers on the Judgment. I'll pull these to the side. So the Judgment card. So what's going on with Divine Feminine sending her contract back? Divine Feminine is still rejecting Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is in his emotions. And I don't know how did this happen, but we got too many cards. I'm not taking all the cards. I'm just going to reshuffle. Let me reshuffle here. Oop, I'll take those. Divine Feminine is moving forward with the Chariot card. Moving towards her destiny. There is some movement and some action. This is a Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer. There's inward and outward motion. Divine Feminine is moving forward mentally, spiritually, and physically. That is so awesome. There's some willpower and determination going on. The divine is channeling through the divine feminine right now, moving her forward. Oh, and this justice card came out in reverse. So, justice card, which is the number 11 card, which is the 11 part of the 11. And with that justice card, that's Libra energy. This is my aunt. There is some justice that is not really being served. There's kind of some corruption going on. Some need for balance, some need for adjustment, some need for the soul to stay on the path, on the righteous path. So divine feminine must be tempted to stray from her path. And we'll see why. That's probably why the tower coming in. 8 of Cups. Because she has walked away from an emotional loss towards the light. Divine feminine is headed towards the light. So she's basically let go of things that weren't serving her when she was corrupted, why she gave the contract back. And look, she's trying to make a decision, but she's not going to turn back. She's leaving that one back in the back. She's not turning back. She's looking forward, moving forward to allow this healing. She's decided to let this healing come in and let the divine heal that heart chakra through those crown chakra activations. Make sure that you're meditating so that you won't feel discontent and not want to accept this cup of love that the divine has to offer. The divine is offering this extra cup. This is the Ace of Cups that's being offered, or the 10 of Cups. You see all the colors in there? And this 10 of Cups card that accompanies this deck, which is the Light Seer's deck, has all these colors of the rainbow, all the colors of the chakras. So don't, divine feminine, do not turn down that healing. So let's see what the divine masculine, what is he in his emotions about? Let's see. About some seeds that he's planted. He's working on something. He's working on some finances, something financial, waiting on his harvest to grow. But he's not ascending. He has all the energy there with the Hangman. He's surrendering. But he's surrendering so he can get some pentacles. He should empty himself. He's emptying himself to work on his finances. So he's basically sitting around at his house. So far I don't see any other connections. So he's sitting alone. But with the Hierophant in reverse, which is the number 5 card, he's not willing to change to get that information. And this is a Taurus. You may be dealing with a Taurus. Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Earth sign. So he is being intolerant. He's not really ushering in that new paradigm. He's sticking with the old paradigm, not allowing that Christ consciousness to come in. He's not learning, he's not sharing, he's not abiding by the cosmic principles with the Hierophant in reverse. Let's see what else is going on. But he's working on getting some money. At least he's working on getting some money. Yeah, he real serious right now. See, that Hierophant is laughing because he's going to laugh all the way to the bank. But, yep, there he is. Here he is all up in his head. Trying to make them pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. See, he's trying to manifest different streams of income. He's trying to manifest, trying to get money. Working to the late hours of the night. Concentrating. Yeah, he's all into the earthly realm right now. Trying to get that money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't know if this is going to come in reverse or upright. But 6 of Pentacles. You know, equal give and take. You know, balancing out. See that infinity symbol in the middle, that namaste. He's balancing, giving in a balanced manner. But thinking about it, he wants a new cycle with the divine feminine. Because I don't see any karmic. But he's trying to rush towards this new cycle with divine feminine. Because he realized maybe in the past that he didn't give to you equally, like he should have, that equal give and take. How you were praying for him and sending out to the universe for finances, but yet he was nickel and diming you in the past. He understands that, and he wants to rush and give you an offer of, you know, maybe just some communication about a new cycle that he wants to start, because he think he got his pentacles in order, but we'll see, because it's a tower in the middle. So we'll see what's happening with that. Let's get some clarification on this tower in the middle. Because Divine Feminine has given back. And then if you notice, oh my goodness, with Divine Feminine, I just noticed that. Okay, you see how she's giving that contract back to Anubis. Like, no, I don't want it, player. That's okay. You move on with that. You see in this Chariot card that clarified, one of the clarifiers for this Judgment card, there's a Divine Masculine on the Chariot rushing into the Divine Feminine. So Divine Masculine, you might have somebody contending for the heart of your feminine, or whoever's carrying that energy. Now let's see with the Tower. What is Tower? Divine, please give us information on this Tower card. Four Swords. Everybody needs some rest. There needs to be some rest and relaxation, some rejuvenation, some contemplation. You see that heart in here? See, this is after the Three of Swords. This is after the heartbreak comes the rest and the recovery. So the divine is going to make us sit down, or you just going to sit down and regroup. You know, in the womb position. What do we call that? The fetal position. Like when you came through here in your mama's stargate, you was all balled up in the fetal position. Well, that's the position the divine wants you in right now. And that is for the sole purpose of, as soon as I get this other card out, that is the purpose, the reason for that is the divine wants to give you this victory of the Seven of Wands. Look at this meditative state. This is the position that the divine wants the twins in, the soulmates in this position. See how those chakra colors all there? That heart chakra is lit up, or that light. No, actually that light is in her solar plexus, her willpower, that fire within. Might be dealing with a fire sign with the Seven of Wands. That's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Look, to be single right now. That's why this tower is coming in, to be single right now. Nine of Pentacles. You know, all this worrying about what the masculine is doing with the karmic. I don't even see a karmic right now. All I see is self. There needs to be self-work and some shadow work needs to be done. I see that in the cards. I can tell you what shadow work needs to be done. Working on gratitude, self-worth, self-esteem. Let's see what else is in reverse. Let's see for the masculine. With the Hierophant in reverse, the masculine energy needs to work on patience and working on being more, enacting more spiritual practice. Divine masculine and divine feminine needs to work on self-worth and self-esteem. And counterparts all need to get rest. So let's see, let's pull a couple more cards for the mutual energy. So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So correct, this is a non-communication reading. There is no communication between you and your divine counterpart. Let's see, some more energy. Oh, more wand energy. So there's some creativity sparking. This tower is bringing in creativity, light to create. See, she's even holding the light. That's exactly what the tower does. The Queen of Wands is able to create whatever she needs. And she has fun getting it. And this is that freeing energy. This is that free feminine energy that allows you to create. That's coming in for both counterparts. And that's the energy connecting. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there is a small offer of connection. Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. There's still some heartbreak being felt on both sides of the coin. There's still some heartbreak. And the divine energy is in the middle, still trying to hold it together, connect the two hearts. So, High Priestess, use your intuition. Using your intuition, divine feminine, to guide you towards the next step. Go within through meditation to get those downloads. See how she's getting downloads with that moon cycle, being in tune with the moon cycles, that third eye activation. Going with the flow, having that all-knowing, all-seeing eye activated, surrendering to the mystery. Divine feminine needs to surrender to the mystery and not be blinded by the tangled web that people weave, or the dark energy weaves. And grab hold of this Ten of Cups that the divine energy has available for you through that meditation. Divine masculine, once he closes out the cycle and enters into this portal back into the earth, if he allows himself to receive that higher light by learning to be patient and enter into a new paradigm by destroying his beliefs of what people told him and all of the limiting beliefs that a woman should be this, a mate should be that, or she should look like that. He enters into the world, a portal, which is the number 3, the Holy Trinity. Everybody know I love the number 3. Because you know why? You know why I love the number 3? Because when you find the 3, you find the 1. Because 1 is of the 3, and 3 is definitely of the 1. He enters into this new portal. He comes out an emperor. Look, holding that chess piece. Not playing checkers, playing chess, playing the wind. Being structured, making something happen. Entering in between that passage between heaven and earth. Entering that portal to that Ten of Cups. Divine feminine, Not allowing anybody to put the blinders on. Using your intuition, not allowing anybody to put these blinders on so you can enter into this Ten of Cups energy, which is inner fulfill, inner eternal happiness, fulfillment, everything. Ten of Cups is like feeling like there's nothing else on this earth that you want, but it's also all of your chakras being activated and aligned. Oh, and just to let you know, the Emperor is an Aries. It's the Aries energy. And the Divine and the High Priestess represents the Moon, and the Moon is all about intuition. And look at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if it was upside down or reversed or upright, but there's that Pentacle along with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. That's wealth. That's legacy. That's the divine handing down that coin. But you have to put judgment on that player type energy, on the King of Wands. King of Wands could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, fire sign. That judgment, releasing all of the pain and hurt, giving all that back to the divine, about the treatment that you received from this King of Wands when the divine masculine was in his player energy. But now he's in his Emperor energy. So the Emperor with the world, I kind of like that. That means he's coming from a state of basically not being all that he should towards his divine feminine into being the Emperor, being that stable partner, the one that tells everybody on earth what to do. He puts down the law. He puts down the structure. He's controlled. He's balanced. And he has orders from the divine on how to lead. And then it looks like he's on Mars, so he don't care how he's going to get it taken care of. And he has the Ankh, which represents the wound. So he's also has his feminine on his mind. Let's pull some oracle cards. Let's pull some oracle cards. You know what? This card is so gangster. I just noticed. Her eyes are closed, but you can see her eyes on the outside of her lids. That's so gangster. So Divine Feminine, what kind of advice do we have for you? Whoa. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. So Divine Feminine focus is on self-care. So you put that love into yourself, you'll have like a whole study bank to give out. Nurture yourself, Divine Feminine. The world feels it when you nurture yourself. Divine Masculine. See, he needs to believe in himself. See how that dinosaur is swimming? He needs to believe that he can achieve this Emperor status. And look, the reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. And that's that Three of Swords. There's still some of that Three of Swords energy. See, that explains that Three of Swords. So there is some pain of separation. But however, look, there's the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. A slow, steady offer will come into pass with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Look, life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. So just be creative at this time because the divine wants that right now. Look at all this fire energy. Fire energy on the board. We got so much fire. So much crown chakra activation, so much lavender purple that you cannot lose. And I don't see, when you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm. No anxiety, No agitation. No agitation and no anxiety. See, when you meet your soulmate, you will feel calm. They will make you feel calm. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. So there is some discontentment and boredom on the divine feminine's end. Look, that's that lonely and boredom look. So that union is here, but there is some shadow work that needs to be done. So let's see what shadow work does divine feminine. Let's do shadow work together. You know, you do shadow work by yourself, but I think as a collective we can do shadow work together. So divine masculine wants to rush in communication about, he wants to gear towards this relationship. So he wants to make a small offer. He's just having trouble believing in himself right now. Divine feminine. Colorless angel. There needs to be some color back in your skin, girl. See, that's where that self-love coming in at. Feeling depleted. Feeling bored. Unable to make a decision. Having your judgment clouded. You know, look at this. Contemplation. Walking away. Justice in reverse. Yeah, divine feminine, there's some self-love that needs to happen. This colorless angel, that is, you know, your chakras not being aligned. Not doing enough meditation, receiving those downloads. You want union, and look, this is the exact spot you need to do it. This is a waxing moon. Waxing moon. During the waxing moon is when you should be manifesting. When you should be manifesting your career goals, your love goals. Everything that you want, you should be manifesting during this waxing moon. And during the waning moon is when you destroy or get rid of things that you don't want. See, this, whatever shadow work that we're about to do for this colorless angel, is going to close out a cycle and open up. It's probably going to open up this portal for divine masculine to come through as the emperor. Because no man can sit on the throne unless a queen sets him there or gives him authority. He has to get authority. No man can enter earth unless he comes through the feminine stargate. So, divine feminine, once we do this shadow work, our masculine will be arriving. So, it's better to not feel than to feel the pain. So, this is the first quarter moon. Stage is denial. So, a dark horse prances proudly in the background, unnoticed by a man, kneeling upon a pond. He wears a crown of myrrh. His face expressions. Behind him, wings of smoke and bones grow or disappear. So, yeah, so, apathy is the crowned king of nothingness and the shining queen of whatever. So, basically, denial. So, yeah, divine feminine. If you notice that both these cards, most of these cards, look, she's feeling lackluster. And that's okay. You know, she's feeling bored, lonely. Look at that, lonely, bored. But the advice is to have self-love, go within for the answers, because there is a Ten of Cups waiting on you. There is a Ten of Cups waiting. And that's what I can say for that. And I want to get a romance angels cards. So I used the Egyptian Tarot deck. and I use the Light Seers deck, and I use the Soulmates deck, and the Dark Mirrors deck, and now I'm using the Romance Angels deck. So, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there is a chemistry between you and Divine Masculine. But as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So Divine Feminine, just release and forgive the masculine and flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Divine Masculine, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that goes back to all you need to do is believe in yourself, Divine Masculine. He's not thinking positive right now. And his feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe let's dig back into his cards. What is he? Yeah, he doesn't have any cups on his side. He just has all pentacles on his side. Divine Feminine only has the Four of Cups. The energy connecting is the Ten of Cups. So that's the energy that's trying to come into this connection. Divine Feminine has Eight of Cups, Four of Cups. So she goes from the 8 back down to the 4, having left that burning desire cup for the masculine. And so this is in between. This is a stage where look, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine may be getting some advice from friends. But the Ten of Cups is here. The Ten of Cups is here for the twins to get. There still needs to be some healing on the heart, in the heart chakra. And I cannot, where are these cards? Yeah, so let's do some light, work your light oracle cards. Let's see what's happening with this. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So there will be some downloads, and vibration is rising. The energy is here for the divine counterparts to ascend to a higher level. And Rama, where are you being called to journey to? So right now, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine are being called to journey. I say within. See, this lady is headed into this castle over to walking on the water, to not be afraid, to go towards their life's purpose, and play and have fun and celebrate, and don't be so serious. So there needs to be some fun, some self-care. Have some fun. Align your life. What is not aligned or what needs to change. So this is the Tower card twice. So Divine is bringing this energy in to disrupt the darkness that's stifling creativity. Because creativity is that seat to allow that union in. Ever-folding rose, cracked open. It is happening for you, not to you. Look at that. It's the same thing. It's happening for you, not to you. That's that Tower energy. So in comes the Tower. Chicka, 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 chicka. Oh, boom. Alright, so I guess that's it. I wanted to pull some more cards. Look, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That self-love, Divine Feminine. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Look at that. Have faith. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Look at that. So, and at the bottom, unrequited love. So Divine Feminine is still feeling that there was unrequited love in this connection. So she's sending that contract is still going back, masculine. Whoever's holding that energy, and look, one of my candles even burned out. I had 3 candles lit. Let's see whose side. Divine Feminine's candle even went out. She was like, oh, shoot, I ain't studying that. You know, this is all about self-love on Divine Feminine's end, and masculine is all about trying to get some money. Why, we don't know. But the Tower is here, and there is some shadow work that needs to be done pertaining to neglect, self-worth, yeah, intolerance for the masculine, and also healing after a breakup, codependency. I see codependency as a good, it's something good to work on at this time. Yep. And I think that is the reading. I think I'm going to close it there, guys. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you need to contact me, you can contact me at virtuosathegoddess@gmail.com. Mwah, mwah, mwah.